Out of the gun, Young. Quick hitter complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up to 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Young back to it after the pick. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here comes Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Come on, set, go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
The tackle by Denzel Perryman. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. That's caught for the first. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Set up.
Young to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Herbert from the gun. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's going to try to drop it in deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Panthers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut.
Now it's Young. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He breaks a tackle, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chargers take possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Catch is made down the right sideline. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. Hauled in by Dobbins. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Chargers facing a deficit near the break. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Running for it with Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Young. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Still going past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Complete to Tremble. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Young throwing here. Thielen's got it. Complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw, Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. They pull out the reverse. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action now. Young. He'll get this one to Brooks. And this one does not go far.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He fields this at the 18. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Ready. Get out. Momentum try.
Running behind center with Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. a huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down.
Hey, OP.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dobbins on first and goal. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Down the middle, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Young working from the gun. Hubbard hauls it in. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a third-quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. Give him 32 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Young on the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Hey, go Lion.
Running left, it's Dobbins. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Finds McConkey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Brooks. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun, Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that takes them to 3rd down. Now it's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here's 2nd and 11. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
This finds Chark complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. This is Dobbins. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. defense to the line for second down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Herbert now to throw on third. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet, and they pick him off again. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass complete to his back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Warrior 70. Go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young back to it after the pick. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it inside the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Chargers moments away from a 2-0 start. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Putting the body on the line for his team. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On third down, Herbert. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. And they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on third, but now fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Throw complete to Thielen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Throwing now. Working across the field, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hand